Hi everybody, this is Justin Winter, and we're checking out the PWIC Web Analytics, and it is free, so it's nice and open source. Let's just go through the bulleted questions that we have for this week. First off is first impressions. It's pretty overwhelming, really. I mean, if you look at all of this, let's just go top to bottom here. I did add bounce rates to this visits over time portion of the graph here. I'm pretty interested in bounce rates since that's what I did my forum post on last week, and it's just interesting to me. And these are pretty high. These are sitting at about 88% or so. Um, go with just a little welcome video here from PWIC. Visitors map showing the biggest is Germany. That's where they're based out of, I believe. But Germany's sitting at right around 22%. We're over in the U.S. We're only at about 8.8% of the visits. Coming down, visitors in real time. It's pretty cool. It shows where they're visiting from, the browser they're using, OS, and whether they're return visitors. That's pretty long list, and you can keep going. And it'll take you actually into visitors. If you click on that link down there, it'll take you into visitors where you can break it down even further. You have referrer websites. So most of the traffic is coming from PWIC. What we're actually looking at here is the PWIC forums. So biggest pusher to this website, which is the forum, is from PWIC itself, and then you've got Stack Overflow next. What I did find interesting is anything over here where it's got unique visitors, or really anything with numbers here, it breaks it down by percentage as well. So I thought that was cool. Also breaks it down by visitor browser, which is pretty useful if you're a web developer. You're looking at this information. You're going to want to make sure that all of your code it's going to conform to Chrome and Firefox because it's clearly the two biggest used browsers when people are visiting your site. You're not going to bypass some code that would work better for Chrome and Firefox just to hit like Microsoft Edge. Then you've got your search engines, what's actually pushing people to your website. Obviously, I say obviously, generally, I think Google is going to be pushing most visitors to websites. This one is going to show you visits by server time. So wherever your server's based, that 24-hour clock, wherever this is, most of their visitors are hitting between 7 and 8 in the morning and 4 and 5 at night. So that's where most of your web traffic is. And that's good for if you're trying to configure redundancy or failover servers so that you know that, you want more bandwidth available during these times. Let's see. Next bullet is where I visited and what was interesting. Found quite a bit of it pretty interesting. One of the biggest things, like I said, this is a forum. So if this kind of ties into not just what I found, what was interesting, but also how this would benefit a large and small company. So if I'm a business owner and and I'm tracking my forum as well as my business's website, I'm going to want to see on that forum what the entry and exit pages are. So under this key URL, these are all the, just by looking at this is just forum posts. But if I've got 855 entrances and that's 90% of my traffic under this column, I'm going to want to know what the highest is. And that's this first post here at almost 8% of the entrances are coming to this. And it's just this one you need to enable the PDO and PDO MySQL extensions. That to me means there's a number of users that are coming just to these forums to figure out how to make something work. So if I'm a developer, I'm going to want to know maybe I need to be adding some better instructions or a easier method when people are installing or using my software. And this is a 93% bounce rate, which means they're coming here, they're looking at this, and they're out. And that kind of shows as well on this on the exit pages. Same forum post, they're leaving from here. they're leaving my site, my forums, once they get the information they need. Which it's beneficial, but like I said, for a developer, it might help identify problems with your business. And finally, just for the JavaScript tags, really putting some JavaScript tags in your website, um, they're going to give you all the information you see on this at somewhere or another. They're a great way to collect most of the data that you're going to find up here, like where they're coming from, um, what refer websites brought them here, what browsers they're using, if they've been here before. These aren't cookies, they're just providing you with analytical information. And that's about it for my forum post this week. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and listen in, and I await your comments. Thank you.